Thank you and welcome to the show today. The topic today is women, W-O-M-E-N, and AIDS. And we're fortunate to have with us Miss CWyatt-Morley3, a woman, to deal with this whole question of women and AIDS. And of course, Miss CWyatt-Morley3, let me welcome you to the show today and to tell you how delighted we are to have you here.
Thank
you. Our audience might not understand what we meant when we said W-O-M-E-N, because that is the name of your organization, W-O-M-E-N and AIDS. And of course, you are the founder and the executive director. But before we get into the impact that this disease is having upon women, Miss CWyatt-Morley3, let me have you to give us some information about your background, your education, your experiences, and some of the things that were important in your life, eventually leading you to found an organization dealing almost exclusively with women and this dreaded disease of AIDS. Let's talk about it from that perspective.
Thank you. Thank you. Let me first of all say thank you so much for allowing me the forum and the opportunity to come and take part in your wonderful, wonderful show. I appreciate that. Again, my name is CWyatt-Morley3, and founder and executive director of an organization called Women on Maintaining Education and Nutrition, which gives us the acronym WOMEN. I am originally from Flint, Michigan. Actually came down over 10 years ago to work with in one of the large manufacturing plants here in Middle Tennessee, and have made Tennessee my home and absolutely love Tennessee. My educational background has absolutely nothing to do with AIDS. How I became involved in HIV is I am a person living with AIDS myself. I was diagnosed in 1994, completely devastated with the diagnosis, completely taken aback. I am a woman that was married for an extended period of time, long period of time, and felt that AIDS was not something that would touch my life at all. I was married with 3 children and a house and a mortgage, and like so many others, I thought that AIDS was gay, white, and male, and I didn't fit any of those criteria. So I was completely devastated when the diagnosis was given to me. It destroyed so many aspects of my life so many years ago. And also I had 3 children and still have 3 children, and my youngest was 9 years old at the time. So I was just taken aback, totally devastated by the news. And shortly after my diagnosis, my husband was diagnosed HIV positive as well. So the history, my educational history has actually...
I understand.
Yeah, it has absolutely nothing to do with it. As a matter of fact, I went to a private dance academy. I spent the first 25 years of my life in dance and theater in West Hartford, Connecticut. And so my education was totally removed. Again, being founder and executive director of Women on Maintaining Education and Nutrition is something that evolved. It is something that transformed. The transformation that occurred in me allowed me the opportunity to give birth to a nonprofit AIDS service organization who specifically targets African Americans and African American females and women alike.
You know, we've heard so much about the devastating impact that this disease is having on the female population, not only in the United States, but worldwide. As a matter of fact, the impact is greater, I think, in some other parts of the world outside of the United States, but it's having a special impact upon women. Let's have you do